Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, the voice you know at the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF. Visit your local ag retailer about 0% financing on all BASF crop protection, seed treatment, and Zetavo brand soybeans now through March 15th. I'm Joe Everett. Some quick calendar reminders. The 2026 Ohio Farm Bureau Young Ag Professionals Winter Leadership Experience is coming up tomorrow and Saturday. Join the Ohio AgNet for live updates on Friday, brought to you by the Ohio Farm Bureau, and get full details at experienceyap.com. Then we will be at the OABA Industry Conference Tuesday, thanks to the Ohio Agribusiness Association for serving Ohio agriculture. Getting a new herbicide to the market is no small task. It can take 12 to 15 years and cost more than $300 million, and that's just to make the product. In fact, the last truly new herbicide modes of action were introduced about 40 years ago. Now that's starting to change. Several companies are rolling out new tools to fight herbicide-resistant weeds, and Bayer is leading the charge, investing about $1 billion a year in ag research. One new product, Conventro, is expected to gain U.S. approval this year for corn and soybeans and shows strong control of resistant water hemp when used with other chemistries. Resistance remains a growing challenge, especially with overused products like glyphosate and glufosinate. Researchers stress that there's no silver bullet. Successful weed control still depends on following label directions, rotating chemistries, and using multiple strategies to stay ahead of resistance. To learn more, you can find this full article today at ohioagnet.com. Well, Friday's USDA January 1st cattle on feed report is expected to be similar to those in the recent months. But the biggest change that could potentially show in Friday's data is, oddly enough, in the market category. It is expected that the number of cattle marketed in December was anywhere from steady to 2.5% greater than a year ago. Overall, it is not expected that Friday's report will show anything too wild that will significantly affect the market one way or another. Now let's take a look at your markets, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. March corn 4.24 up 2 1/4. May corn 4.32 1/4 up 2 1/2. As we turn to soybeans, March 10.64 down 1/2. May soybeans 10.76 1/4 up 1 1/4. And July wheat 5.39 up 7 1/2. As we turn to livestock, February live cattle 232.37 down 72 cents. April live cattle 234.82 down 12 cents. February lean hogs 88.47 up 62 cents. April lean hogs 96.35 up 75 cents. March feeder cattle 359.27 down 10 cents. Thanks for joining us. This is the Ohio AgNet.